let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking deep to open the game. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him at the 38. Another throw for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled that for about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, Riblin!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Hurts comes out throwing. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hurts. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. 3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Lines up and chucks this deep right. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Andrew Makuma makes the play. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
A play fake now hurts to throw. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, a run with Barkley. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hurts now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Great.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning their run game. A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Flushed out now to his left. He's going to fire this one deep down the near sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Yellow. 15. Hey, 43, 15, yellow. Hey, 57, call it.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Great, set. I know you went up.
Slot man motioned over. Hurts on 1st down. Buying some time right. Makes the catch. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You feel it. All right, look at the quarterback. Never seeing the rush. Never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just pick it up a little bit before they stall him out.
field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it.
180, 180.
On fourth down, Hurts. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on fourth down and gets them the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Running left, this is Barkley. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Eagles with second and 6. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one's complete over the middle. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
7th play in the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Easy, 63, bad.
Looking to throw on third and 1. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. He's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll run here on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Throwing the out route complete. And he almost gets to the 5 and goes out at the 6. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now here's third and 5.
Great, set.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Staring up into the rain, and he muffs it! So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. He was caught, Jalen Royals. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Attack!
Back to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Xavier Worthy
tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it's second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey, 43, 43. Hey, 180.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Check. Anyway, Silver, check.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Headed out right. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Fred McDuffie in to pick it up. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. In a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Working quickly here.
35-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
First down throwing for Hurts. Same guy, Wilson again. And they take him down right along the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Back to throw, Hurts. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to have the touchdown. Let's see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I will run it down. On all of us. On my people now.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Ooh, puts him here under this one, right side. That one connects. Touchdown, Kansas City. take the lead on the first play of the drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 17. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Hey, 73.
Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense that's flying around and making the play. As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
63.
Hurts now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Fred McDuffie in to pick it up. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jalen Royals on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Matt Araiza in punt formation.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option, and they'll pitch it out to him. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
Yellow.
On the right side, Henderson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
In the red zone on first. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Oh, he got it! Interception! Keely Ringo picks it off! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He goes down at the 10-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Hurts to throw. He hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for an Eagles first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
And again, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
That's caught as McLaurin downfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him at the 38. They give to Barkley, left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Barkley up the pistol again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight was giving them a chance to stall things out.
And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll be brought down a 17 shy midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Get 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. We've slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie. Hey, color. Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He has it at the 5. And it's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a fourth quarter lead. Rucker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
On the move, headed right. They'll make a big for it on the ground. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Eagles losing by 4. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running this one left. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger if that back remains hungry. I think everybody on the offense is already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Setting up to pass. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. They're gonna run with Barkley. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive. First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Escapes out to the left. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. Trying to put wide open, downfield. Got it! You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Now to throw. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Has some daylight through the 40. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Throwing again, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. On target to Royals. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to the air, Mahomes. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up?